Hells yeah, Baby Tears of the Kingdom is coming out soon. May 12th, I booked 2 weeks off work to 100% it. I cannot wait.
It's been a long time coming, but finally a new 3D Zelda game is coming. The first one in, 6 years?
It's been something like that. I think Breath of the Wild came out in 1899 because I remember playing it with my granddad when I was a kid just before he took me out on a bike ride.
Sleepy Joe, you just love Zelda so much because it's about a man running around in tiny shorts.
Ooh, yes, I love it. I'm going to make Link run around in just his knickers this time.
Anyway, most of you have probably seen the recent video that Nintendo dropped talking about all the new features, and we're going to go through them to try and spark a little debate in the comments. So the new footage that dropped starts Link off in Hyrule Field, so it's not like they are introducing a completely new universe, which I think most of us were already aware of.
I noticed that. And in the footage, did you notice there was the day riding theme playing from the last game? So it shows that they are at least using some of the soundtrack from the previous game, which is cool with me for nostalgic purposes.
Absolutely, Joe. And did you also notice the cute little Korak with the enormous backpack? I'm so happy those guys are back in the game, and I hope they play a bigger part in the main game this time.
Korak sucked, man. They really creeped me out. Anyways, in that part of the video, you could just about see Beetle at the stable and a Hyrulean retriever, so believe me, I better be able to pet that dog this time.
But that car in the trailer looked pretty cool. Hopefully faster than getting around using a horse, but what's the point if you can just fast travel? I'm super excited for this one. But I want to talk about those sky islands that everyone's been talking about. In the trailer, we see this rock that falls on a mountain. Link climbs up there and uses this new ability recall. I think it's called to reverse time, and he actually travels back up on the rock to the islands above.
Yep, that was so cool. So he can use recall to basically make a sky elevator and get up and down as he wishes. I really like the new verticality aspect and the fact there's a whole new dimension to explore way above the clouds.
I wonder if that means Link will go into space.
Shut up, Sleepy Joe. They are not going to send Link into space. So when Link gets up to the Sky Islands, we see a whole network of them just ready to be explored. This is where we see combat for the first time, fighting one of those weird little green robot things. Constructs, I think. The art design is pretty cool, and I can't wait to start kicking their asses.
Yeah, I think they were built by the Zonai, that ancient tribe from Breath of the Wild. But what I like is the new fuse ability.
What's that?
Well, Joe Link will be able to fuse items together. For example, in the trailer, he fuses a branch with a boulder to create a makeshift hammer. And this increases not only the attack stats, but the durability, which was a bit annoying in the previous game. We also see Link fusing a branch with a farmer's pitchfork to create a spear. So the combinations and freedom we can experiment with building weapons seems endless.
That's right, Obama. You can also fuse your ranged weapon as well, like using an ice chew to make an arrow with the freezing effect, and you can even fuse your arrow with a piece of meat.
Meat arrows? Delicious. I want some of those.
Yep, you can even use a key's eyeball to make a homing projectile, so that's pretty cool. You can even fuse things to your shield like a mushroom, which upon enemy contact explodes and causes a smoke screen.
In the recent video, we see Link join together various logs and bits of material to create a speedboat, which he uses to cross a river. I think this is called Ultra Hand after a toy Nintendo sold years ago. This is another terrific mechanic to help Link build his own transportation, and later on he even builds a flying raft.
Yep, looks cool, Donald. Now I want to talk about Ascend, another new ability. Whereas its name suggests, Link can jump up and ascend through the roof above him, literally passing through a hard surface. So this might be a way of avoiding all that climbing from the previous game.
A bit later on, we see a construct knock Link off the Sky Island and into the air as he opens his glider and begins the descent down to Hyrule, showing the quick transition back down to Earth. Link plunges directly into the water below from thousands of feet in the sky, and video game logic dictates that he suffers absolutely no fall damage. That part was pretty much the end of the new gameplay footage that dropped. If you've made it this far with us, please like and subscribe, and we really appreciate you. Thanks, guys. I really hope the people watching have liked and subscribed to the video.
Obama, you didn't mention they have to hit the notification bell, so whenever Comedy Danks uploads a new video, they can be the first to watch it. It's true. Ring that bell, people.